Hello, this is Akuma 9000 and I'm back
The
with
test has
more
shaken him.
castlevania.
I see the doubt in his eyes
And this
as
time
he
I'm
heads
finishing
towards
up
the lake.
with Chapter
Sir
1.
Pan is helping him now. That's good. Perhaps it bodes well. I wonder if he knows what awaits him here, in this place where the dead
this
can contact the living. It is
boss
cold
fight,
now. A chill
spoiler.
wind blows through his heart. I
Probably
can
not
see
so
it,
much anymore, but
feel it. He will need
whatever.
help if he is to succeed. He must not fail.
Was a challenge.
He will not fail. Not now. Not yet. Not if I have anything to do.
And I just tried fighting against this boss before in a different recording, but it was not successful. And what was not shown in this video is I picked up a I don't know how they call it, but it's like a health piece to upgrade health. I believe it was a health piece to upgrade health that I picked up at the beginning of this area. And as you see, it's a ice or frozen golem, or however you want to call it. Main attacks that I've noticed is a ice shockwave kind of. Another attack is a ice barrier, kind of, where it surrounds you with ice. You have to knock the ice to get out of it. And third is slamming its fist against the ground. And which is shown right here, the ice barrier I was talking about. You want to break it as fast as possible, that way you don't get hit by his fist. The main goal is you want to try and get it so that when he slams his fist down on the ground, he'll get his fist stuck. That gives you an opportunity to climb onto his arm, find the rune or whatever it was, and break that. Here, as I was actually having a hard time trying to get him to slam his fist on the ground and actually stick on the ground. And you want to avoid when he's wailing his fist around, because you do take damage. Honestly, this section I probably could have cut out a little bit of it, because mostly it was me running in one direction, him not slamming his fist on the ground when I'm hoping he would. Or he did, but his fist didn't get stuck in the ground. that went for a good several minutes. As you can imagine, he's still... yeah. Got knocked over when he was pulling his fist back. Yeah, that's basically what I can say, so sorry if I don't commentate that much on this fight. It's pretty straightforward of what I said. His main attacks is like a ice shockwave, shall we say. An ice barrier that forms around you that you have to break. And there he finally got his fist stuck in the ground. Use your grappling hook. Hang on for life. And somehow I died when I got thrown off. So that was a good 4 or 5 minutes of trying to get him to stick his fist in the ground. So this time I started running the other way, which is actually the way that I should have ran in the first place, because that's when he'll slam his fist down on the ground more often. Every time he slams it down, you gotta jump so you can avoid the shockwave. But even running the opposite way still took him quite some time before he got his fist stuck in the ground. And as you can see there, that was... didn't work that time. Nor that time. That time it worked, but I took some damage. And probably this time I'll be able to, I believe it was this time I started smashing that first rune for, or at least show it. Overall, it's basically trivial stuff. Just gotta watch out for some of his fists. Keep climbing, follow that path. This is part 1 of the fight. This video was actually 20 some odd minutes long, 25 I think. So there's a part 2 to this boss fight. Part 2 and... yeah, I don't think there's a part 3. It doesn't... just up to part 2 for this fight. So you want to avoid his hand, dodge it, and then grapple towards his chest. Here I thought I could run to the right side, but I still had to run to the left. Which basically... run to the left, you find that rune right there, and try and do some smashing on it. As soon as he starts moving his left arm to try and grab you, you guys jump to your right real quick so that he can't grab you and throw you off. I mean, he'll do that. He'll throw you off once, but then after you get back onto his chest, you can avoid that. Okay, take 3 for that. Third try. Now the thing is, once you reach, there is a kind of a checkpoint-ish thing after you break a certain number of seals on him, shall we say, that if you die, you won't have to start all over from the beginning of the fight again. You'll just leave off with whatever remaining seal that was on. So that's a relic or rune, or however you want to call it, that you gotta break. Smash it. Hang on for dear life. Rinse and repeat. Here for the first time I'll tell you to dodge a certain way. Just dodge it. And as before, grab the chest and swing over to the left and attack that rune or seal. There's a total of 4 seals. 4 seals. One is on his back, and another one is on his head. And the 2 others you've already seen, the one on his arm and the chest. That glowing part in his chin, that's where you grab on to swing to his back. And yes, as soon as you see him have his palm on the ground and he's about to get the ice barrier on you, you might want to stay in the center unless you're fast enough to roll out of it. Because if you can roll out of it, it's probably very difficult to do. So I'll see you guys with the next part of this boss fight. See ya.